Alright, well, good morning. Well, this is the evening when it's going to be going up, so good evening and welcome to our new episode. I was going to record another episode of The Sims 2, but like I said, when I recorded that, I have the version available from Steam, and when that happens, not Steam, from Origin, it's very poorly laid out here. When you use the version from Origin, you're beholden to Origin's rules, which includes there's only a finite number of times you're allowed to sign in a 24-hour period. And apparently, if you sign in multiple times to set it up, that counts as different devices because their system sucks. So here we are. So we'll do this. Hopefully, by the time I'm ready to go again tonight and record the next part, we can get this resolved. So that'll be cool if we can do that. If not, sucks to suck. We have to wait another day. As you can tell, I'm not really thrilled about this situation. I got really into it last night. Deceptively so, based on what happened, based on how I was talking in the video. So, since last time, I've done a little bit of research into what we can do here, and how we do things. So we are going to make some attempts. Fuck. Probably do this for like an hour. Fuck. I just want to get these roll picks. Is that too much to ask? Have I even hit one of them yet at all? Fuck. Well, I don't even mean him because... excuse me. I can tell I haven't hit any yet in this catch mode. But I don't think I've hit a bumper yet, period. Cool. There we go. In the words of Dak Prescott, yeah, here we go. Now we gotta escape. And we got... Now, in this generation, Vulpix has red eyes. I don't think that's the case later on. Even the character model in the base game has the red eyes. Alright, now if we can get into the mart, we can evolve it into Ninetales. Let's see what we got here. Alright, I'll take it. Be a smidge less careful. It's a matter of remembering, like, the big issue with this is that you have to remember where on the paddle you need to hit to get that. Hopefully we don't end up in a situation where this continues on into tonight, because I would like to continue The Sims 2, but if not, we'll continue Pac-Man World. Or what's it called? Or we'll continue Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. Alright. Now, if you get 3 before going in, you can get Torchic here, which would be cool. First of the starters, because there are the 3 Hoenn starters, and then there's also the 3 Kanto starters. Because as you've seen, Chikorita appears on the board. There we go. Chikorita appears on the board, then what's-his-name appears on the board too. Cyndaquil, obviously right there. And then there is also, what's-his-name? Totodile also appears on this board. Now, and Aerodactyl is also a hidden Pokemon, and then there's one other. What's the other hidden Pokemon? I don't remember. Come on, let's get to this side. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Fuck. There we go. Now can we just go down the middle? Nope, of course not. It is mildly annoying that I've slid past it twice. Three times now. Got it. Alright, so that's 9 tails. Alright, time to fuck up Kecleon. Get out of the corner, you little fuck. In no man's land. Done. What the fuck is it? What the fuck? It doesn't help with that. The Silk Scope, not the Silk Scope, the Devon Scope is in the worst possible spot. Alright. What the fuck? Alright. Well, I'm fine with this. I don't care. We're not here for points. We're here. We're here to. We're here to catch shit. That's what we're here for. And that one you don't need to do. And smoke worms going off. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Now, I don't know, well, there's my answer, it's 2, because Slugma only appears on 2, because I did look this up last night. Alright, well, there's 1. 2. 3. Alright, so that's Slugma caught. Ah, didn't want to do that. Well, we got hole, so... Really fucking annoying. Can we just fucking get in the thing? There we go. Now I noticed some math to which way you go. I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna ignore it. Alright. Now the thing is, with all those rare spawns, you need to catch everything else first, which includes Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, and based on our current track record, I'm not exactly optimistic about that happening, you know, in the near future. Maybe as I get better at this game, it'll happen quicker, but as of right now, there's nothing really there. And that includes Jirachi, too. Jirachi, the Reggies, Beldum. So it's a lot we gotta do still to be able to get Cyndaquil. And then even then, Cyndaquil is a rare spawn. Like, all these little fucks are rare spawns. And Latios are both also catchable. So there's a lot that needs to get done. Alright, there's something we don't have. Electric. No, there's something we don't have yet. Now watch as I get into everything but the bumper. There we go. Fuck me. Alright. This is going well. Fuck. I am not having good luck on that side of the board. Why did I draw nipples on Nuzlocke? Or Nuzleaf? I think I've called him Nuzlocke already once, but... Alright, whatever. And that's it. Alright. Oh, now I get the bumper. Cool. And we're continuing last week's trend of getting the slot and dying. I see, which we did it like, if I remember correctly, 4 times. So, that's cool. Alright, we can evolve Slugma. That looks a lot more intentional than it was, I assure you. Oh, thank God. See, because the thing is, it's like that thing, the Whiscash, if you hit it from behind, it'll fuck you up. Like, what it does, it shakes the board and you lose control. So you can't hit it from behind. Which is why it goes away when these things start, so that way you have that fairness. Alright, we've upgraded. It's weird the upgrade's only available on one of the fields. Like, there's no equivalent to this in the Sapphire board. Around the back. We'll just die. Alright. And up the way we get coins. Fuck. That's gonna look a lot dumber than it was because I hit the wrong button. Alright, well. Let me rephrase that. It was dumb. It didn't look a lot dumber than it was. Alright. Oh, such an asshole. There's a certain fun that comes from playing a game you're not good at, I think, or not that good at. And I think that's kind of where we are right here. I feel like eventually if I play this enough, I will get good at it, but I think we're a ways away from that still. Alright. We only have one life left, so let's fuck with one short. Alright. Let's do a 90-second ball saver. We'll try to get our act together. Alright, well, we'll break the streak at least. Alright, well, whatever we do next, we have an extra 30 seconds, except for hatching. I don't think hatching that counts for. Because there's no official timer, just however long it takes the little fuck to go through the board. Well, we're about to find out. Alright, snow runs again. We have not gotten Glalie, and keeping in mind Frostlass is not in this game yet. Got it. And... come on. Got it. Alright. So now we can evolve that. I don't think that was 90 seconds, but I'm not really counting, so... it could have been. There we go. Okay, so that does not count. Alright, another one we don't have yet. That's good. Excellent use of my time in this. Good job, me. I got it right into there. That's good. Alright. Good. Alright, that's actually a lot better. I've now done that 3 times. And now watch, now that I'm going to try to evolve something after this, we're not going to be able to do that. And now we're back to 1. Fuck. This is going to be the era of the near miss, I feel like. That's kind of where we're going to be. Oh, phew, thank God. Could you get more last possible second than that? Alright, well, thank you, Pikachu, for your help. I appreciate it. This has been a fun experience all around. We did not make the board. Alright, on to Sapphire. My least favorite, or my less favorite of the two boards. It's just convoluted, like needlessly convoluted. Like, and I get why. It's like there's really like two different. It's like golf courses, but it's two different types. There's a regular course and then there's a links. There are these, you know, it's well known that there are things like this, like the boards that have these rails. Alright. I just don't like the rails. Alright, we're traveling already. These buttons have a massive hitbox, apparently. Fuck. Alright, that's good. We've already gotten the travel. Let's see where we're going to. Come on. The cave. The Cave of Wonder. Which, speaking of which, we are going to play Kingdom Hearts at some point in the near future. I modified the way I play it on my computer, because I usually play full screen, but I changed it to windowed specifically for this. So yes, we will be doing that, don't worry. Whatever. Second time I've done that. I don't care. And that's the end of that. Had I been a little more careful, I probably gotten the Pikachu saver, but whatever. Well, if I was so inclined to go into the mart, I could now do that. Okay. Well, 12 coins, that's good. Fuck. Nice save. Got it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh. That's good. I will take that. Come on, fuck. Because Salamence is one of my favorites, so we can evolve this little fuck. If we can get him in, you know, there. Got it. No, let's go everywhere but right up the middle. Got it. This should take a roundabout way. Alright, so we caught our first thing. I mean, I think they realize it's a little unbalanced, the buttons, because at least they go away on this board in a way that they don't on the Ruby board. Because, like, the Gulpins that stack on the Ruby board, they just sit there forever. And they will sit there until you travel. No matter if you want them to or not, they'll just sit there. Here, at least they realize the buttons are too easy to hit. Alright, well. Let's get Salamence. Alright, good. Worthwhile detour. Alright, it's in the back, I think. Right up the middle. That was surgical. We will never be able to replicate that. And as evidenced by where we go next. Because next we have to fight Duskull and Dusclops, and this will not be as smooth. As evidenced by... Oh, okay, cool. Never seen that before. Yeah, fuck up all these Duskull. Bullshit. Bullshit. Cool. Usually by now you kind of want to be in a position where you've already defeated them all. So you have a minute to get the 5 hits on Dusclops. But you don't have a ton of time. Alright, well, we're not going to do it. With 30 seconds. Alright. 1. 2. 'Oh well. Well, you took my ball and went home. Oh well. Well, at least we got Salamence. Alright. I think that's the other reason they needed to do that, was because if they didn't do that with the rails, you would end up in a situation where you come out. I think there's a possibility that the way the hitbox is designed, you could come out and end up accidentally triggering travel. And considering that there are things that are bound to travel in this game, like there are specific Pokemon that you need to travel multiple times, they can't have it be too easy on this board, otherwise you just grind it out and move on. Alright, we got our first hatch. Alright, now we can get the rare thing here. Although, I think probably, I would assume Shelgon's probably the rare spawn. Nice. Was there ever a doubt that I would get that? Okay. Well, once we catch something, we can evolve it immediately. That's good. Well, I'll say this is a Pokemon that's exclusive to Sapphire. Alright, well, there's Sableye. Sableye, who is one form. Does have a Mega form, but Megas were not invented yet. Alright, so we can get another catch. Fuck. I got neither of them. Alright, we got another rare spawn possibility. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Geodude just awkwardly drawn. A lot of these are like this, that bit from the anime where it's like, who's that Pokemon? Oh no, it's Makuhita. Like, who's that Pokemon? And then it's like, everyone taking their guesses, like, oh, it's Voltorb, it's this, and it's like, nope, it's Jigglypuff from the top. And it's like, oh, well, fuck me then, I guess. Alright, well, at least we can get Hariyama. Unfortunately, I can seal my fate that I'm gonna not live to see the end of this. Never got two at once before. That's a first. Alright, Makuhita was caught. Good for us. We can now evolve it into Hariyama. Not particularly good here. I'll take 30 coins. Okay. Fuck. Now watch in awe as I hit everything I need to except for what I have to. My favorite subset of thing that happens in this game when I play. Again, I'll never be able to replicate this. Come on. Got it. Alright. We don't have a ton of time. And it's the worst possible spot. And that's not an exaggeration based on... There we go. Alright, let's just get... Fuck me. Oh my god, this fucking game. Okay. Pikachu went on strike, I guess, because he did have the little electrical surge going around him. And that's the end of that, because... Okay. Hey, look, we can put ass on the board again. Alright, we gotta go back to the Ruby board now. Alright. This might be where we leave off. How long have we been going? Oh, only 36 minutes. We haven't been going as long as I thought we were. Alright, Safari Zone. Alright. Psyduck. Smarter version of me would have gone to the bathroom before starting this. I'm just really annoyed about this whole Sims 2 thing, because it's like, why, like, first off, it's a game that came out 20 years ago. Why does it need always online DRM? What, like, why do I need to be constantly online to play it? Why do I need to log in every single fucking time when I'm already logged into the EA app? Like, why do I need to log in separately in the software to be able to play it? And then on top of it, it's like, okay, great, so you're going to do all of that, but then you also have to, on top of that, it's going to track how many times you log in. And because of the fucked up way that they track it, it's not even like I'm playing this on the cloud. Like, if I was playing this with GeForce Now or something like that, I could be like, okay, well, you're logging in 5 times. Each time you do, it's logging in on a different device. So obviously, it's going to log that as different logins. Like, I can understand that logic. But I'm playing this locally. I'm playing it on my laptop. It's not being installed on different... Nice. It's not being installed on different devices. It's being installed on the same device over... It's not even being installed. It's been installed once. Like, it's just a stupid glitch that comes from this fucking ridiculous DRM system. Like, why is this a thing? Like, I don't get it. Like, are you really so concerned about people pirating The Sims 2? Like, it's just absurd. And again, I don't think it specifically has to do with The Sims 2. I don't think it's specifically with this. I think it's just the thing they have on all their titles. But why? Why is this the thing that you need to have on all your titles? Like, all it does is it makes me not want to play your fucking games. Like, if not for the fact that I already did the first episode, and there's really no way around this unless you get a cracked thing, and I don't want to go through the... Like, I know you can, and I know... like, I know my friend, you know, Brittany will... Fuck this. She'll tell me, you know, you should have cracked it from the beginning instead of trying to buy it, because that's all it was when it went on Steam. It was just a way to make it so it's not considered abandonware, and they can still make claims about the cracked versions, and I get all that, but, like, I don't understand why every title needs always on DRM. It was like, this thing kind of happened back when, happened, when SimCity 5 came out. I remember it was a big controversy because it was like, oh, well, SimCity 5 has always on DRM, and it's like, so I just have to sit here and waste my fucking data to, and just, like, throttle my computer so that way you can make sure that, yes, this is an authentic thing. Why not just, if you really want to do that, just do the check once and call it a day? Like, it's just kind of annoying more than anything else. Because it's like, why? Speaking of why, Alright, let's at least get gold ducks, so we can at least call it we did something on this board before we go back to Sapphire. And, okay, we're doing great. It's just, I just don't, I just don't get why you need to have, and that's the thing too, is I saw one of the things on, what's it called, one of the things on the forums about it, because people were complaining about this. It's like, hey, it not simply about The Sims, but about more broadly it happening with, you know, with a bunch of titles. It's like, so wait, so I'm playing Titanfall, and if I step away from my computer to go to the bathroom, it's gonna log me out, and then when I go to log back in, I gotta, you know, it's gonna say to me, oh, you know, you logged in from too many devices, now you can't play for 24 hours. It's like, well, what's the point of this? Like, all you're doing is making me not want to play your game. It's like, alright, well, I'll play something that doesn't do this. And it's the same thing when you go to, like, if you think about it with, like, what was it called? The, back to the forest. If I can get 3, I can get Trico here. It's like there are so many options for games. It's like, why is this what we're gonna be doing? Like, if not for the fact that we did the first episode, I would have said, fuck it, we're gonna do something else. But I've already done the first episode, so we're just gonna power through. Which is I can only do it once a day. And look, granted, it's kind of one of those things that we really only have to worry about in this specific situation, because there was a good amount of setup that I had to go into it, because I had to fuck with the settings. Because again, it defaults full screen, and if you're gonna play full screen, the issue is, you can't really run anything else because it formats your entire computer to 600 by 800. So it's very hard to actually do anything else while that's happening. So I had to fiddle around with the settings to get it to that point. But I got it to that point, and then, you know, we did it. It just would have been nice if I could have, Alright, well, I'm detecting that this is not long for this world. That's the sense I'm getting from this. It's just kind of one of those things where I'm like, why... If the game does not have an online component, why should I need to deal with this DRM bullshit? And the thing is, too, it's like I'm also thinking about it from a perspective of, like, people who are using, you know, these cloud gaming services. Like, if someone's using GeForce Now, like, what... All you're doing is telling them you can't use EA games with them as effectively as you'd like to. It's just kind of a really stupid thing. So here I am doing, you know, Pokemon Pinball. That's shiny. I think they use shiny art for the pokedex entry. Which, alright, I'm not complaining about that. It's just kind of an odd choice that only it has its shiny art. Alright. I think this is also new. I think this is Silcoon. Yep, this is Silcoon. Oh, now you want to do it. There we go. wish it would tell you if it was new or not. That'd be helpful. Now, I would think Wurmple probably can't evolve in this game when you hatch it. Because if you could... I don't think the game has a way to accommodate for the personality values that go into who it evolves into. Because that's the thing about Wurmple, that it's not... I see where this is going. Wurmple doesn't evolve like normal. It's a divergent evolution that is based on unseeable IV value, personality values, unlike anything else in the game. So the issue is, like... oh, fuck. Got him. Come on. And he's in the corner, and he's up there. Good. I just don't understand why you need it for a title like that, or like what the point of, like, your system is so poorly designed that something as simple as how many times is it logged in can't be tracked properly. It's like, is it not just device ID? Like, or the MAC address that's logged in? Like, why is it not, you know, what? Even if it is based on IP addresses, that seems like a really stupid way to do it. Especially if you're gonna especially in the era of cloud gaming. Like, if this is like 10 years ago, I'd be like, no, even then I'd be like, this is really stupid, because it's like, your IP address is a lot of times dynamic. It's not something that stays the same. It's not like, you know, you're trying to track something. It's just like, oh well. Oh, nice. It's just kind of a really stupid way to do what is a reasonably simple thing. Alright, well, at least we'll get close to getting over 50. Annoying. Annoying. There we go. Nothing good here. It just, the more I think about it, and the more I'm just kind of, like, annoyed. Because it's like, why is this thing so ridiculously outmoded? Come on, we have to get 8 million more points, and we can get onto the high scoreboard. And this whole mechanic here, yeah, he used Makuhita to hit up the thing. That's really stupid, too. Very specifically for this one thing. There we go. Oh, please let me not even. Alright, well, look, I'll take that. I guess, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Not really too much. Like, it's an annoyance, and I feel like I'm just bitching for the sake of bitching about it, but it's like, this feels like a, unforced error, kind of. Like, I would buy an extra life if I can get in there, complete evo mode without dying, and then get back in. Oh, that was very close. Oh, there goes that wish. Alright, well, we cleared. How much time are we at? 50 minutes? Alright, we'll do one more on the Sapphire board. Alright. Lake. This is where you can get Mudkip. Maybe we'll get Mudkip. That'll be nice. Nice thing for day 3 would be to get Mudkip. And then maybe we can get him all the way up to Swampert. Who knows? Okay. What do we get? Marl. Alright, not something else I need. I'm not gonna argue with that, but thank you, Pikachu. Always can be counted on in an emergency. Yeah, I was a little annoyed about that, because that would have been nice to, you know, be able to get 2 episodes down, because I have a feeling that that's something that's gonna, you know, and that's the thing, that a lot of this is just me trying to, you know, guess what I think people are gonna like. So, like, I felt like the Pokemon Pinball was something that was gonna catch on, and I think based on the ratings, we should really go back to Pac-Man World 2, because we haven't even gotten up to the 3rd episode yet, which is the first episode of this. We're already on 3 shot. But hey, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, my hole is out. Nothing really good. Alright, just in case I wasn't going to get that, now I got it. So, we got our Pika Saver on both sides without having to constantly recharge. That's helpful. Thank you. And now we get to hatch. What have we got here? Spheal. Even this is a little harder, because it's like, I think if the music is playing, you're technically in the mode. So I think you technically have less time. Alright. Spheal caught. Alright. Yeah, because that's the thing, that was way shorter than it would normally be. The ball saver. Because I think it counts that you've already started. Once you've gotten through the, what's it called? And there we go. Really fucking annoying is what that is. But yeah, yesterday I went through and made a list of the games that we're going to be doing on here and the various titles. And like for Kingdom Hearts, I just kind of put general Kingdom Hearts, because we are going to go through and we are going to do that, including, unfortunately, 358 and Coded. And we're about to lose this life too. Oh, just in time. So I enjoy both those games. Well, I enjoy Coded. 358 not quite as much. So, we will be doing both of them though. But, yeah, so we have, that's on there, something we can do. Pokemon, we're gonna do gold for a Nuzlocke, I think, and that's the end of this. Alright, look, I don't think this is entirely a bad run today, because I think we got a bunch of stuff for the decks, at least. If we can get one more catch, that'd be great. Here, if we can evolve one of these, that would also be good. But if we can get one more catch, that would be even better. I'm gonna say a decline. Can you decline the Dust Call? And then if you decline, do you not get to, what's it called? Do you not get to fight Kyogre? Nice. Oh, well, there we go. Doesn't matter. It was all a moot point anyway. What are we at now? Only 6 minutes. Alright. Nice testament to my abilities that I can get in there in 8th place. Let's do one more Ruby. And then we'll call it. I think this is City. I was calling it Bay improperly. I think it's City. Or is the one with the fence City? Oh well, who cares? Maybe this is C. This is definitely C, because you wouldn't get Whalmer in a city. Nice. Alright, well, we've already set up a hatch too, so if we can get in there. It definitely felt like 2. I'm not one to complain about the game not being fair, but that definitely felt like more than 1 hit. Oh, well, at least we're recharged on the Pikachu. It is mildly annoying that if you're up there, it doesn't trigger that, because it's effectively doubling your wasted time. Alright. And also the fact that by the time we get through this, the saver's gonna start going away, because the saver counts even while it's, yeah, see? And by the time it's done, it will, yep, there we go. Nice. This is just great work all around. Not the most useless thing we can get, but it's certainly in the conversation. Because, let's be real, the most useless thing you can get is small. Like, the small coin count, the small point count that's under 1,000, definitely the most annoying thing you could possibly get in that. But this is a little bit better than that. I think marginally better than that. As long as you can do well on the ball you're playing. Maybe you need to be going medium speed to be able to do that. Alright. And by that I mean get it entirely in one move. The fact that I do better at night is kind of questionable. I definitely did better the first time. Alright, so Spheal again. Good. So we can at least, if we can get in there. I think I'm gonna go for Whalmer though, so that way I can at least Because if I don't get Spheal twice, I'm gonna have to do it 2 more times anyway to get Celio and Whale Rain. So it's better to do the 1. Alright, so we got that. Nice. Alright, so we can evolve Whalmer. Plus, I think the egg pool is smaller than the catch pool. But I mean, I think the catch pool is just, you know, different in general because there's so many less, like, the options are so different. Because each one has a bunch of different options that can appear, which makes it so that way there's inherently going to be a wider pool of options. Because you have to land on, like, for me to get Whaler in again, I would need to get it here, then luck out that it's going to draw that, so the odds are more stacked in the favor that I'll be able to get Spheal again easily. Now let's hit the giant styrofoam son of a bitch. Waylord. And the reason why I say that is because this thing is fucking massive and its weight is disproportionately light compared to what it is. In order for something to be like that, it would need to be made out of styrofoam. Someone did the math. And it would not be able to go underwater. It would be too light to go underwater. Alright. We're just going to do the smart move now. Why waste time trying to get up there when we can just do this? My old nemesis. In front of the bumpers. We meet again. Yeah, the issue isn't that the time I'm not too concerned about yet. I'm more concerned about not falling. Got it. Alright. Waylord. Like I said, I don't really want to fight Kecleon again, so I think I can just decline it. It's like when you get a penalty in a football game and you're just like, I don't like, my field position was better. Yeah. So we'll do that. I think Minecraft could have been on the list. It wasn't, but it's like, I was looking through the list, it's like, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Now one of the things I probably should have looked into, and it should have been a smart thing to do, is how many of these are also, because like Bagon, you can get from hatching. And if you can get Bagon from hatching, that's the way to get him, because you can't catch Bagon, you have to hatch it. This is awesome. This is going very well. And I'm sure he's not the only one that can happen with. Alright, there's 1 hit. 2 hits. I'm sure Bagon's not the only one you can do that with. So. And there was another one earlier, too, where it was like, oh, well, you can, what's it called, you can hatch that. Oh, Morrow and Azuro. Come on. That's like the worst roll you can possibly get. Alright. Alright, let's catch something else. Excuse me, sorry. Got it. Alright, well, there's one. And we missed. But we have the worst possible layout for this, which is just the one going around in a circle, so we'll dodge. It can dodge. Alright. So we have 30 seconds till the ball saver runs out, I believe. Nope, or not. Alright, well, we got Leap at least. And that's double points because we had it on a great ball. Alright, so 32 million. Alright, I'll take it. We do still have one life left, so that's not terrible. We're not terribly situated, all things considered. Alright, we will get the Pikachu. Because that's a very worthwhile investment. That's the thing, each time that happens you get more added on at the end. So it's a worthwhile investment, not just because it'll save the ball, but also when they do the bonus at the end, it also counts. I still don't understand why hole was the word they went with for this. And we got a 30-second timer bonus. Okay. Another one of those things. I think at that point, it's kind of like tempting fate at a certain point, where it's like the longer you go on without dying, the more it's like, you know, it doesn't extend the ball saver, so it's just, you're just kind of like fighting God to an extent. Alright, travel. Where to, boss? Cave. Alright, we knocked down Nuzleaf. Oh god, I'm gonna land on the fucking Kecleon Chount. That was a waste. I stand corrected. That's the biggest waste on the board in my current situation. Alright, we can go to the Pokemon Center and evolve something now. That was an accident. Come on, once I get up there. It is mildly annoying that you can't, that, like, they have this whole other thing set up, and there's nothing you can do with it, really. Like, I don't understand a lot of, like, the decision on that. Alright. Notice I haven't hit the button in a while, which really sucks. Oh, cool. Match up. As of recording this, it was Community Day yesterday in Pokemon Go for him. Community Day, Retro. Or whatever the hell it's called. Community Day... Classic. Cool that I hit the button twice now. It's annoying you can still accumulate the Gulpins to travel, but the other things around the board can't be and the hatch. But the other things around the board can't be accumulated during these modes. Alright. Well, we are going to crack the top 8, I know that for certain. And I think on this ball alone, we're going to get enough points to get us over that 15 million hump. Fucking ridiculous. I do wonder what they're going to bring Paradox Pokemon Go. Not that I think they have really the usefulness that they will that they do in the base game, because it's like Iron Hands is just kind of broken as all hell. Like Iron Hands is my main when it comes to fighting any raid boss. It's like just, you know, what's that thing called? When you're fighting anything, if you use Belly Drum and then Belly Drum Electric Terrain, you're just gonna just fuck everything up. Like it's great. It is horrendously broken. Alright, Chris Noth gives us 3 million points for the Sex and the City fan out there. Alright. This is one of the things where it's very low scoring to begin with, but when we finish this... What's it called? When we finish this, this life, it's gonna be great. I should have done a short episode instead of doing, jumping into this. It was going way longer than I thought it was going to. Because I'm doing too well. Ish. I mean, look, honestly, the only reason the score is not higher is because I didn't go to the Kecleon level. Either time it was offered to me. Because I was like, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. There we go. Now we get to hatch. Why not? 1. Stop. Fuck. Got it. Okay. I think we had Why Not already, but we do need Wobbuffet. Alright, why not has been caught. Alright, we're like 7 million away from getting onto the high scoreboard, but we keep catching shit, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Alright. The 30-second timer bonus. Have we gotten 2 of those that we're still just kind of banked? Oh, we only got 1. Alright. Soul Rock, something that can't evolve. Time that wrong. I was going, oh wow, that was only 20 seconds, and I remembered, oh wait, no, I had that bonus. I don't remember how to time that. And this is why the bonus is not quite as helpful. It's because you lose the ball saver quicker, and then you're locked into this. So. Alright, time to fight Groudon. Oh wait, no. So you can't do it unless you fight Kecleon. So at this point we're just gonna say fuck it, and we've already crossed this bridge where we are committed. Oh man, we're gonna have so many points at the end of this. Another shitty roll. Alright, I'll take a 30-second ball saver. That's not the worst thing we could have gotten. Oh god. Alright. Natu. 1. Yeah, well, fuck this. Keeps walking. Two. Natu has been caught. And I'm getting annoyed because I'm doing simultaneously too well, yet not well enough. There we go, okay. So what do we want to evolve? We can evolve Feel. We can evolve Routes. We can evolve Leap. We can evolve Machop. We can evolve Why Not Natu. Alright, let's do Leap first. Alright. Fuck. Right up Broadway. Got it. And there we go. So now we got Cradilly too. Alright, 54. We've already committed to not doing the bonus at this point, so let's just keep going. Did I get it? Yes. So let's Evo. Let's do Natu. I know it comes off cowardly to not do the 3 evolutions, but I'd rather just get what I can to finish out these, because at the same time, if I don't get the other ones, like I said before, I'm gonna have to just keep doing it over and over again. At that point, it's like, what's the point? No, we're not 30 seconds in, and we're not really that close to actually completing this. $14 multiplier. Alright, there we go, got 1. Come on. Alright, that was like 100 million points. And I think a good amount of that came from the Pikachu savers, over and over and over again. Alright. Oh, we can't do it all in one. Alright, to hatch another thing. Skitty. Now, for obvious reasons, I want to point out that our boy Eevee is not in this game, because I don't think the game can similarly handle the Divergent Evolution situation. Alright, Skitty has been caught. This is annoying as fuck. And that's it. Well, this is fun. 163 million, which means we end up in number 3. Alright, we're getting close to getting the 100 million off. Let's see where we are on the pokedex, though. Alright, well, we've caught 54, so we're a quarter of the way through, give or take. We will continue this next time, but until then, have a great rest of your week.